Webster I'm the president of the Geothermal Greenhouse Partnership, and with me have Sally High, who is our co-treasurer and one of the co-founders of the organization. So we're here to talk to you about our efforts to help produce a better local food supply within the community and how we can work within the community to enhance those efforts.
Geothermal Greenhouse Partnership is a volunteer and donor-driven 501c3. We're tax deductible. We operate 3 teaching greenhouses in downtown Pagosa Springs on the Riverwalk. The site is given to us by the town of Pagosa Springs, and we are truly a partnership with so many organizations. The Audubon societies, both local and regional, have completed an outdoor garden recently. The Rotary Club has funded a garden here on the other side of the Education Dome, and our mission is that we grow food and community with local energy. And growing community is just as important a part of our mission as anything else that we do. I am most impressed by GGP's accomplishments around grassroots mobilization and manifestation of this part for public service, for community education and demonstration of these ideals that we hold so dear. Sustainable agriculture, year-round growing, renewable energy, water conservation, it all goes together.
If awarded the funding, we hope to utilize that funding to hire additional staff to get a more intensive growing regime here within our domes, and then to also buy some grow lights to help extend the growing period within each of the days, or as winter proceeds here, days get shorter, so plants need light to grow. Well, working in partnership with all the different organizations that will be involved in this process and in basically our daily operations will help us meet the needs of the community, depending on, different people have different needs, different times of the year, etc. So we will be using this to further our awareness and educating the community about distributing food to those most in need, but to those in need in general. We will need to work with the partners if selected and who those partners are as to what their needs are, as to what we grow and how much. So, advantage of these extremely unusual times to find different ways to provide a food source for within the community.
With the local food banks, the food pantries that distribute food, we know that the recipients really appreciate fresh produce, and there are a lot more recipients in these COVID times. And Food Coalition has numbers around how many more food boxes are being distributed by the different food pantries every week. This is a significant difference in COVID times, and GGP can help.
We believe that we are at least and probably totally supporting all of the goals of the goal 1 is learning about the community base. I mean, we already have a strong based community that we work within to support our specific mission, but learning to expand that so that it goes beyond just the GGP, working with the other entities and advocating public policy. We have a broad outreach network that we will use to continue to expand our work and our mission in helping to inform all the participants and the recipients of this work of how this can work when we work as a community, not working as one particular organization. We have to, none of us can do it alone. So we have to work as an organization collectively, or as a partnership collectively, to actually be successful for the community. Right now we work with primarily the food banks, but how will we work with the other groups to expand distribution of healthy food? You know, it's easy to go to McDonald's and get your burger, get some food, but we want to emphasize the healthy aspect of that. So establishing that food network, and essentially maybe working through the farmers marketing concept, networking, you know, people from throughout the region bring food to the farmers market. So making that available, making people, the community more aware of that. So that would be essentially our goal, how we're helping with goal 4, and expanding the viability of the community-based food system is essentially, there again, maybe expanding the farmers market concept to make it available to all the community, not just a limited number, and bringing in from a regional perspective all the different food sources, be it protein, i.e. beef or chicken, pork, etc., but also the produce and different types of produce.
But we can demonstrate how, with a broader partnership and a broader community base, we can greatly expand the availability here in our small town.